folks joining us, good morning and welcome to the Mindfulness Broadcast. I am Tiffany with Empower Coaching and Training, and I'm tired, and that's what I'm going to focus on this morning. Feelings and exhaustion and how to be with that mindfully. So I today am going to focus on being tired. I'm tired. I've had a couple of weeks of crisscrossing the country and then driving up and down Oregon a few times, and mixed in there a knee replacement surgery with my mom, not me, a Mother's Day celebration of both my mom and for me. And then I have a son's birthday and my birthday, and just spring. So it's big, gardening and weeding time and just a lot. There's just been a lot happening, and the seasons changing, and emotions and changes globally. And I'm just owning my tiredness today. And I wanted to talk about that because I was driving my kids to school this morning, and we just got back from a trip to Portland to help my mom with her surgery. And both of my kids, I had to wake them up 3 times to get them out of bed this morning, and they're tired and yawning. And so we just kind of talked about, what do we want to do about that? And what I was finding is I wanted to have another cup of coffee, and my kids were wanting to have some sugar, some things that make us feel temporarily like we're not tired. And so instead, what we were doing was talking about how would we build a mindful relationship with being tired, and what does that mean to us, and what might that story be? What is it telling us? What is tired telling us? And really, what does it feel like? How do we know we're tired? And then what might self-love look like and self-compassion look like? So if instead of thinking, oh, I'm tired, I want to not feel tired, and so I'm going to put things in my body to make me not feel the actual tiredness. If instead we said, what do I need to do to be kind to myself today? What does support look like as I feel tired? What would we do? How would our day be different? And it was a really great exploration. And what I found myself saying is, I have some plans tonight. And I was saying, if I was really supporting myself, I think I might reach out to those friends and say, um, you know what, honestly, I love you so much, and I want to show up in a different way. And I'm just exhausted. And I know what I need is just to rest. I need to be done once work is over today. And I know they'd be fine. They would be probably even relieved because they might also be tired. And I just, what would support look like if we just owned it and actually gave ourselves the luxury of being tired and supporting ourselves in that. What I find, as I dig in that, is this other little story where I go, well, I can't be tired because I have to work today. I have to mom today. I have to make food and do things today, and have really great meetings today. And I can do that. In fact, I'm going to do it better if I accept my state of being and think about supporting myself throughout the day to do that work, not cancel myself from that, but be in it as I am, meet myself as I am, and support myself in that. Um, just something to explore. So let's use our practice this morning to do that. We're going to go ahead and close our eyes or take a soft gaze. And just, if you can visualize kind of hovering above, over, around, within your body, and just observing what's present for me today. And you don't have to be tired if you're not. Maybe you are exhilarated, maybe you're excited, maybe there's something happening for you. And so really tap into what is present for you. What does your body feel like? What does your belly feel like? What does your brain feel like? Notice the quality or intensity of your breath, just observing and naming, almost like when you're looking at a puzzle and you're searching for items where you go, oh, there it is. Oh, I see that. Right? Point that out in your body. Oh, my muscles feel tired or tense. My breaths are long and slow. Feet hurt, right? What's present for you? Note that. I feel full, satiated. And as you're observing those things, just welcome them, greet them, notice them, meet yourself right where you are. No shame, no judgment, no story. Oh, this is what it means to be 50. This is whatever, right? Just meet yourself right where you are. And now find your breath in that place, right where you are. With each breath, just accepting that this is the state of your being, of your body, of your energy, of your focus. Just accepting that, breathing in, breathing out. And you might notice that there's emotions that come into play, grief or sadness or joy or anxiety or whatever else you're noticing. And in the same way, just welcome them. They're already here. So turn the lights on. See who's come to the party. Breathing in, breathing out. And then I'm going to guide you through a few questions as you are observing the invitation list here and seeing who all has come to spend this day with you. How do you make space for all of this? How do you want to be in relationship to all of these things today? If you were talking to a friend or a loved one who is sharing this with you, what compassion would you pass their way? What words of kindness would you pass their way? And see if you can give that same love and kindness to yourself. What does support look like? internal supports and external supports. What story are you telling yourself about this state of being? Stories like nobody cares, suck it up, buttercup, gotta get the day done. What stories are you telling yourself? And what else might be true? Observe this process, observe your answers, observe the beliefs that come up, the stories that come up. I can't ask for help, for example. And then see if there's some statement that you want to give yourself as you move through today. For example, I'm working on it's okay to be tired. That's it. It's so simple, but it's a reminder to me it's okay to be tired. And when I give myself to feel what I'm already feeling, I support myself differently. What do you need to hear today? And come back to your breath and observe any just from this practice. Breathing in, breathing out, long and slow. One more time, breathing in and then breathing out long and slow. And then open your eyes and come back together. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for being here. You're amazing and wonderful. I hope to see you next week at the many things we have going on. Take care, everyone.